Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson. Today's story might sound simple, but it could change the way you learn English forever. Let me introduce you to someone. Her name is Sara. Sara lived in a small village in Brazil. She always dreamed of becoming a flight attendant. She loved planes, airports, and the idea of traveling the world. But there was one big problem. She didn't speak English. Now, in her village, very few people spoke English. There were no language schools nearby, no fancy teachers, no study groups. She only had her old phone and a weak internet connection, but her dream was strong. One day, she searched how to learn English on YouTube. She found a video that said, "Start with simple steps. Learn every day." She thought, "I don't know where to start, but I can do one small thing today." So she downloaded an English learning app first day. She learned the words hello, thank you, and how are you. Second day, she repeated the same words until she could say them clearly. Third day, she listened to a 2-minute story in English again and again. She didn't understand everything. Sometimes she got frustrated, but she reminded herself, even if I move slowly, I'm still moving forward. Sara created her own routine. She studied for 20 minutes in the morning before work. While cleaning the house, she listened to English podcasts. At night, she spoke to herself in the mirror in English, even if it was just 3 sentences. She wasn't fluent, she made a lot of mistakes, but she was consistent. Now let me stop right here and ask you something. Are you waiting for the perfect course? Are you waiting for more free time or for someone to come and teach you? Because guess what? That day might never come. Sara didn't wait for the perfect time. She started with what she had. And you know what happened next? After 8 months, she saw a post on Instagram. Airline hiring in Sao Paulo. English required. She wanted to apply, but fear hit her. What if I'm not good enough? What if they laugh at my English? But then she remembered something she had written in her diary months ago. Don't let fear stop you. Let your dream be bigger than your doubt. She applied. She practiced for the interview every night. She learned words like passport, boarding pass, emergency exit. She watched videos of flight attendant interviews. She recorded herself answering questions in English. And then came the interview day. Her heart was racing. Her hands were shaking. She sat across from the recruiter and he said, "Hi, Sara. Thank you for coming. Can we continue this interview in English?" She smiled nervously and said, "Yes, I will try my best." It wasn't perfect. Her grammar had mistakes. She paused a lot, but she kept going. And at the end, the recruiter smiled and said, "You're not fluent yet, but I can see your dedication. We can teach you more. You have potential. You're hired." Sara couldn't believe it. She got the job. She cried in the taxi on the way home. Her dream came true, not because she was the best English speaker, but because she didn't give up. She stayed consistent when no one was watching, when she was tired, when she didn't feel confident. Now, I want you to hear this clearly. The biggest reason most people fail to learn English is not because they're not smart. It's because they're not consistent. They start and stop. They learn for 1 week, then give up for 2. They say, "I'll try again next month," but they don't. And that's the real problem. But what if, starting today, you made a promise to yourself not to be perfect, not to be fast, but to be consistent? What if you decided to learn 5 new words every day? Speak to yourself in English for just 5 minutes a day. Watch one English story daily. Write 3 sentences in English each night. You don't need the best grammar. You don't need a perfect accent. You just need discipline and patience because that's what leads to real growth. One day, someone will speak to you in English and you'll answer. You'll surprise yourself. You'll realize, wow, I'm actually speaking English. And in that moment, you'll remember this story. You'll remember Sarah. You'll remember how showing up every day changed everything. So don't wait. Start today, even if it's just 5 minutes. Even if you're tired, even if you're afraid, your English will grow, your confidence will grow, and so will you.